What's up, guys? So the Jeep's down. I was driving it home the other day and I smelled fuel. I smelled like excessive amount of fuel, and so I parked it. I popped the hood, and with the engine running, I'll show you this one. The injector was just pouring fuel out. Just pouring fuel out. So probably the O-ring. It's a pretty easy fix, but probably all those O-rings are pretty old and need to be replaced at some point. The injectors, I don't think they've ever been replaced. Could use to be cleaned, but I'm gonna attempt to take a bad situation and turn it into a good thing. And here's how I'm gonna do it. So some of my Jeep buddies have been telling me, because I've not been into Jeeps until I got this Jeep. I was not a Jeep guy. Kind of turning into at least an XJ Jeep guy, because I like it. I've been told that the 4-hole injector is the upgrade for this thing, and that I really need to do it. It's going to make it run better, whatever. So it's been on my list, but you know, things happen. When you have old cars, things happen, and this is a way to turn a bad thing into a good thing. It's kind of a sign. So I'm going to see if I can just get a hold of the 4-hole injectors and turn this situation into, you know, a modification that I was going to do anyway. Pretty much an upgrade. The way it was explained to me was it atomizes the fuel better. I guess there's a single hole injector in there currently, and it just shoots the fuel. This like kind of mists it better or whatever. So you get like better combustion and all that stuff. So yeah, there you go. That's what I'm doing with the Jeep. The Jeep's down. Not driving the Jeep right now, guys. Gonna have to wait a little bit on that. But there's things to work on in the meantime. After the injectors, when I bought the Jeep, it did not come with the box. This is what I got. You can see the vacuum lines here. This is not ideal. This breather here, there's supposed to be a line there as well. So I did go to the junkyard. I'm gonna show you. I went to the junkyard, found this. Pretty sure this is the right box, and this should give me a place to plug some of those, to hook up some of those vacuum lines. And actually got some stuff here. I don't know if I can use this, but these little ones, maybe I can use those. Obviously needs to be cleaned up. In the box here, I have these. You can see I've been using this. So I'm probably going to replace these struts here pretty soon with those. They're brand new ones. They're on Amazon that I got them off of. I'll make another video on that and let you know how they work out. They seem to be a little bit heavier duty, and that's good. Those hatches are really heavy, and I've been just basically picking it up and putting the stick in there, and that's getting old. So, you know, it's time to fix that. So while this thing's sitting, I got some work to do. Now the box itself, I'm probably just going to clean it, because I've been driving the Jeep like this with the cone filter on it and everything, and I just want to see the difference. So I probably won't put the air box back. I'll probably until I drive it with the 4-hole injectors, because I want to see the difference. And then once I've done that a little bit, drove a few hundred miles, then start putting that back together. That'll be the next step. So that's where the Jeep's at. Check out that grill. That's not a normal Jeep grill. This is the Wagoneer Limited, so it's got some special, it's got the 4 headlights, the top and bottom. So interesting, right? It's definitely an interesting looking Jeep. The Civic is doing better. It's idling better. It was idling high. It wasn't being able to find the proper idle. You could start it up and it would idle at the right place for about 2 seconds. Check engine light would come on, and then boom, it was like a high idle. Remember, the throttle positioning sensor was throwing a code, and the map sensor was throwing a code. Those codes are gone, and there's 2 codes left. And here, I'll just show you. We'll just get in here real quick and we'll start it up and here, check that out. Okay, so see the idle's good. Check engine light is on, but it's for 2 different codes now. But yeah, she idles good, nice and smooth. That's how it's supposed to idle, and it runs well too. You can tell throughout the throttle, throughout the range, that the throttle is doing what it's supposed to do again. So that's good news. It's now throwing 2 codes for the manifold absolute pressure, not sure what's up with that, and the VTEC code is back. So maybe there is something still going on with that circuit, or maybe I need to replace more parts, I don't know. But I will be chasing those issues down. But the good news is she's running good and driving, putting in work. Gonna go put some work in today in a little bit here. So yeah, guys, that's the update on these. The Pontiac's sitting over here just looking kind of sad, but waiting on tires for that. It's the backup car, so you know, not really the showstopper. But yeah, so that's where we're at on the cars. Also, I want to appreciate all of you. Say thank you to you. 500 subscribers, just past that. So that's awesome. That's really cool, guys. And you know, let's keep getting it. I'll keep updating you all. But yeah, when you have older cars like this, you're gonna have issues. You're gonna have issues. It's not a cakewalk, you know. It's not just like buying a brand new car, driving it and going and showing off and all this different stuff. I drive these cars like daily, and I use them. They put in work, and so I got to put in work. You know, you get them cheap, and then they have problems, and you got to work those problems out. And then you have things that pop up on you, and sometimes it's a pain. But guess what? You take something like this, you turn what seems to be a loss into a win, and then you just keep on going. So I'll keep you guys updated on the Jeep. I'll keep you guys updated on the Civic. If you saw the drift video from last weekend or whatever, that's fun. I love doing that stuff. I plan on continuing to do that stuff, and actually going to be going to more events here in the coming weeks and months and whatnot. We'll continue to bring you that kind of coverage. I like that. But you know, just giving you an update on these cars. And yeah, as always, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Until next time.